Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. My name is Rakoona. And yes, on the last episode we finally built ourselves a windmill. Now, it is not full torque. We only got 2 sets of sails on there, one in the front, one on the back, but it's meant to have one on each side and another full set on the top. Eventually we'll be able to make that once we get ourselves enough linen, and that would require growing a lot of flax, and the time will be upon us soon. As you can see, no more snow over here. No more snow. We are in the month of March, and on back there all the snow is here. Yep, so no snow in the front, all the snow in the back. I know it's not exactly how seasons work, but we're gonna have to go with it. So I have made myself a couple of little preparations because we're gonna be working on our little workshop where we're gonna be putting our HELVE hammers, our pulverizer, and this quern, which is already there, which I've been busy, turning lime into powder and also sulfur into powder. And so far that little thing is working fine, but this is not gonna stay exactly like this. We are going to be ramping up the speed in trying to connect all of this together so we can make a quern work. And also, we're going to focus today on the HELVE hammer. But to begin with, I want to make myself the HELVE hammer head. I got myself some iron. I got myself 2 bits of coal over here. Let's light this up and let it warm up. Now, we're going to have to hammer this by hand. Now, I have smelted some metal here, some tin bronze and some bismuth bronze, but we're not going to use that. Might as well go in iron because we got plenty of it. Now the beauty about this sulfur powder is it can be used to make blasting powder, which can eventually be used to make ore blasting bombs, given that we find ourselves some saltpeter and some black coal, but it can also be used to make some healing poultice, which is going to be more efficient than what we've been using. Sadly, I only have a limited amount of honey that we can use. But while this is heating up, I think we might as well just grab the resources and make ourselves some. So let's grab our honey and let's slap everything in here and let's see how many that we can make. Well, sadly, we only had enough to make 8 honey sulfur poultice. But eventually when I do get myself some bees over here, we'll have more than enough honey. So now that this is all nice and warm, let's start our HELVE hammer. So you can see over here that we need another layer of iron, so we need 2 bars. Let's just slap that on top here. Yeah, not exactly how I wanted it, but it'll work. So let's hammer all of these little nuggets into place. And there we go. We got ourselves our iron HELVE hammer. Let's go ahead and cool this down. Rick, you know what to do. Oh yeah. Alright, is it cold now? Yeah, I think it's cold. Now we're going to put this aside for now. What we're going to do is we're going to head back into our little shop or factory or whatever it's going to be. And we're going to, first of all, we're going to destroy this. Yep. I'm going to be going up a little bit and have the little gear adjustments going on inside of these sets of blocks. So let's remove these for now. Let's grab everything that we need. I think these things don't stack together, the large wooden gears. Nope, they don't. And we're going to head back upstairs inside of our windmill to do the work we need to do. So let's dig around here. So we're going to put our first big gear underneath here. Let's put our axle over here, and let's put this like that. And over here, let's clear this area out after we removed our little axle there. And we can slap this down here. Now, as you can see, this is spinning a lot faster, and that is what we want. It's going to increase our productivity. I'm going to have to clear out the area here so we can kind of work. We're going to patch things up afterwards. Now, what we want are axles going this way. Oh, am I going to be able to work with that? I don't know. Is it going to let me? Now that thing is not facing the right way. Maybe I need to put a block over here, set it down like this. Now it really just wants to glue onto that thing. That's okay, we'll make it go on the side over here, and then we can work with it. And like this. Now you can see this little bastard spinning like crazy. This is going to increase our speed by a lot. The only problems with a HELVE hammer, the HELVE hammer really needs to work with torque mostly. But this first set could be used for our corn. Now we could put the corn up here and put some hoppers and chests down below so everything will be automated. Now I want to get myself another line going to the other side. But for that we're going to need some more angled gears. So let's grab the resources that we need and let's make ourselves a few. I think 6 for now might be enough. We might go back to it afterwards because we're going to need to make some other components like brakes and all that. Well, that would require 2 more of these for sure. What did I just get rid of? Okay, the sticks are gone. That's okay, I got a little bit more inside of my chest. So I'm going to set up another little area over here. Like this and like that. And I'm going to bring this over to this side. I think I'm going to make myself a little ladder going down to make sure I'm installing stuff in the right place. Alright, we are going in the right area. I just need to go a little further that way. Oh, maybe not too far. Yeah, we're getting outside of our little zone there. That's okay, I can always fill in the area with some more blocks afterwards. Yeah, I'll make the axles go down this way. Slappity-doo, let's get those up there. And now that this is settled, let's put these here. And there you go. It's all connected down there. Now before we proceed, I'm just going to take these ladders. Let's grab them, put them back in our inventory. We're going to be able to hide all this afterwards. And all of this mechanics going on in here is all going to be hidden as well. I thought I'd get a soft landing jumping on snow here. What is going on? So let's put the angled gear down here. I went a little too far down. I have to remember that this needs to be a floor here. I need to make the floor in this room. So let's go ahead and grab that. I'm going to be putting this down here for now. Well, apparently you can't put it on these things. You know what? Just stick it on the back. This lantern can go over here. And we're going to put our corn up here immediately. And just destroy that. And at the same time, I'm going to remove these axles and get them back into my inventory. What, Rick? Are you confused? Oh my god. Okay. Well, as soon as I put that thing in, it went crazy. It just started spinning, and you can see that it slowed down a little bit because this is using a little bit of the wind power, which is leaving me still enough, hopefully, for the HELVE hammers. We'll have to see. Alright, now that that is up there defying gravity, let's go back and grab some blocks, and we can start at least putting a floor down. Hopefully I have enough blocks for this. Let's start with a little bit of granite cobblestone. Now these are all probably going to be walls, so because I don't think I can remove it without actually poking our nose outside. So let's just start by gooing around. One too far? And on the inside, I could go with a slightly different color, just to give it a little bit of a variety. I think I'm going to make myself some more granite stone bricks for the sides here. Maybe just put it in special places or something. And let's fill in the middle with some more granite. At least so we can have a little floor to work with. It'll kind of show me what type of space I'm going to be able to play with. Now, I have been preparing some more hide. Since I did manage to get the corn over there, I did grind a lot more limestone, made some quicklime, and also preparing a lot of hide over here. And also I'm going to be able to make myself some more mortar, and apparently we have an intruder in our house. Hey, no. That is my fault for leaving all the darn doors open, isn't it? Yet, no, I don't want to see what's inside there. Let go of my food. Oh, Oh, you know what? You were an invited guest. I am so happy that we found you. And where are my temporal gears? There they are. You know what? Come to think of it, I did pick up a whole lot of fire clay bricks. Maybe that would look nice, and if I put it at the base. I know those can be used to make other things, and it might seem like a waste. But like over here, maybe I can make myself eventually a coke oven. I could take advantage of these bricks. You know what? I don't think it looks bad. Yeah, we could probably make something happen with this. And like I said, we just kind of fill this out over here. Maybe put a little block on the outside to hide what is really in here. And slap that like here. And then all I need to do is put a coke oven door, and we will be able to make ourselves some coke. Not that type of coke, Rick. God darn it. Let's slap this over here and put our little axle in here so we got power coming in through this place. But now I think it is time that we build ourselves our HELVE hammer. But to build a HELVE hammer, it's simple. You need boards and the HELVE hammer head. Let's go ahead and do that immediately. Boom. But we need also the HELVE hammer base, which requires a little bit more tools, but we have everything that we need. Now, I was wondering maybe eventually I could build more than one, but since we don't have all that much wind power so far, I mean the windmill is not complete, we'll start with one. And the last thing we need is the wooden toggle. Again, we're going to need some more boards and all of the general tools that we've been using so far. And there you go. Now that we have all the accessories, let's throw everything on the ground, apparently. Alright, I've put everything away. Now let's get this show on the road. Apparently, we've lost our wind power. Okay, well that is a bummer. Let's put that on there. And we have ourselves a HELVE hammer. Now, I wonder if there's too many things connected to it or what is happening. But I guess we just have a gentle breeze. We don't have enough wind to actually make this thing work, but eventually it'll start again. In the meantime, I'm going to go on the outside and I'm going to go see if I can kind of hide whatever is kind of showing out there. Yeah, like over here. I could just stack up some dirt and boom, you don't see anything anymore. And as for up here, let me just take that out. Okay, yeah, the windmill is going, except it's very, very slow. So it's just really that we don't have enough wind. So let's connect everything, and everything's gonna stop. Well, that's a bummer. And yeah, I'm gonna have to hide everything that we got over here soon. But first of all, a little snack for our troubles. Now, the second thing we're gonna need a forge over there. I'm gonna have some coal put over there, and also this tin bronze anvil for now. And also, I'm really gonna have to make myself some nails and make some more chests to go on the other side. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some nails prepared. I'm gonna smelt a little bit of copper, and then we can make ourselves some chests. Let's light it up and wait till it gets scorching hot. I'm looking at this. Maybe my new forge area should have these slate rocks at the bottom and the conglomerate cobblestone as well. I think I really dig the look. Well, all stuff that can be done in between episodes. So first of all, let's grab our anvil. Let's slap that in here. And I'm going to have to put a break or something like that over here so we don't hear the thing constantly hammering. We'll have more control. That would mean I need to move everything aside one little block and have a little toggle here. Well, let's remove that over here. I think I'm going to put the forge right smack here. I'm going to need to put something under it because you see right through it. Now our crucible is nice and warm. Let's make ourselves some more nails. All good? Now we just need for that to cool down. Alright, let's remove all this fire clay brick. I do have something that could do the job here. And when it comes to the coke oven, I am just going to have to find another place for it. Yeah, I have these aged basalt bricks that I can put on the side here. It's not exactly like the slate polished stone, but I think it'll look nice nonetheless. And there you go. And I have one spare. That's all that I have. Now let's slap a little bit of that conglomerate stone. I don't have enough to do the whole room, but I'll have to go and collect some more resources for that. There you go for now. We're going to finish off the room a little later. Now we need to make ourselves a clutch and a transmission. So let's put everything in place. Here we have our clutch. And here we have our transmission. Now we'll go on ahead and remove all of this. Let's put that down over here. Let's slap that right over here. And let's place our HELVE hammer back. There you go. Now whenever we want it to work, we just need to engage the clutch and remove it when we're not using it, so we don't constantly hear that banging noise. So there's the anvil. Now eventually what I can do is I can expand and put another one right next to it and have another anvil put there. But that might require a little bit more torque from the windmill, which is currently giving me a hard time. The wind is light air. We're not getting enough wind. And I keep hearing these pigs up there. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and go on a pig clearing duty. Yep, see you over there. It is a great way to get myself some gears. And even a temporal gear. Wow. As for meat, I really don't need any. I'm going to take it anyways just so I can remove the body. Look at this. Wow. The snow has really cleared from here. Let's go ahead and see if I can kill myself some more pigs and get myself a little bit more gears to work with. There's another one down. There's another gear. Because making arrows is a long and tedious process. And I know that I got a trader that, I'd rather just buy my arrows from. It goes a lot quicker. Now, since the wind isn't really picking up, I could go ahead and show you another thing that I've been currently working on. Let's move on this way a little bit. Because I wasn't getting some animals up on the hills, I decided to set my little traps down here. Right smack over here. I already got myself a bighorn. Except it ate all the food. Hey, that was not just for you, that's to attract other animals. But eventually, I need to find a female and drag her down there. Now, what I might do is I might just make a pathway that goes down here and build my barn somewhere in the area. I know it'll be a little bit more walking to get there, but at least I'll be able to finally get some animals, get some milk, have them multiply, and eventually have myself a free supply of endless meat. And pelt, of course. Well, speaking of animals, there's another bighorn. Let's take him on. I'm not too scared now. I need to hit them a few times, and after that they'll start running or just dying. There you go. That wasn't too hard. And we got ourselves some more pelt and some more fat, which is one of the things that I did in between episodes. I went out and killed myself a whole bunch of animals just so I could have the fat to work with and be able to make all the necessary components for the windmill. Let's put this meat away before it goes bad. And also, I have made myself a whole bunch of smoked meat from all the animals that I've killed. So I don't think I'll be getting hungry anytime soon, and I still have all of this wonderful food here. Also, when I went squirreling, I did find 2 more Forlorn Hope S-Talk. Which I find kind of weird there that I find these tools so generously around in the world. I got my melee weapons. I got 3 total, 1 on this guy, and 2 more. Anyways, my nails and strips are ready. Let's make ourselves another chest. There you go. We got 4 more, actually. But I think in the meantime, I'm just going to slap 2 of them right over here. And for that, I am going to be able to bring all my charcoal and all of these iron blooms, which is all going to be done with the HELVE hammer. I am not hammering those manually anymore. There you go. Everything's in their box. And now we just need this thing to frickin' start working. We need some air. We need some more wind. Rick, can you make that happen? Do a prayer dance or something like that. Now, it is the middle of the night. It is minus 4.3 degrees, and I see that flax seeds is resistant against cold up to minus 5 degrees, meaning we should be able to plant those quite soon. Actually, most of the food here, except like amaranth seed, is good up to minus 5 degrees. And you know what that means. That means we're going to be able to go work on our garden and start planting these flaxseed. Now, we'll be planting all sorts of stuff here in our main garden, but I think what I'm going to have to do, first of all, I really need to remove those blocks so I can just run down more easily. Yeah, I really think that I'm going to have to expand this garden a little bit since I have so much flaxseed. But as long as the ice is still there, I don't think I can start planting things. The moisture level is just not good enough. Oh! Are we getting a moderate breeze now? Let's see if this would work now. Yep, nope. That is just requiring too much torque. I think that we're gonna need a gale to get this thing working properly. And look at that. We got some more prepared hide. Let me dump that into the strong tannin. And let's seal that in. Now, the reason why I want to make more leather is for the leather body jerkin. Because with the body jerkin, after that, you can make brigandine body armor, or you can make some chain body armor. But with the chain body armor, afterwards, you can actually make yourself a big plate armor or a scale body armor. Now, when we're going to be going into these steep caves, maybe the plate body armor will be amazingly good protection. The only thing is it slows you down, and you can barely use your bow with this. And the scale body armor protects you a little less, but you get less penalties from healing effectiveness, hunger rate, and walk speed. Now, which one should I go for? I have no clue. Now, another thing, through my treks, I have found some pear tree cuttings and some pink apple tree cuttings. Now, I think I'm just going to go out and plant those somewhere. Maybe, who knows, we'll get some pears and we'll get some apples. And I think I'm going to plant those in front of the chicken coop. Hey, what are you doing here? Leave my chicken alone, you. He's already lonely as it is. He doesn't need you poking around trying to kill him. Well, let's give them a little bit of space. Let's plant those. I know that only a percentage is going to survive. As you can see, it only has a 40% chance survival. We'll see this summer how they go. And with that, I should be able to make myself some cider eventually. There you go. Now that they're all planted, all we gotta do is play the waiting game. What are you doing on my house? Get out of there! I don't know how you climbed up there, but you're not getting in through the roof. Well, thank you again for the gears and the meat, sir. Pork meat. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Kind of ironic. So I believe what we're going to do is we're going to do a few little adjustments. First of all, we'll be removing all of this. Oh, there you go. It's spinning now. Let's get everything back, especially this little guy. And what we're going to do is we're going to be connecting it up here instead. We'll be sending it over that way. Again, we're going to have to hide the blocks. Now, let's slap another piece on top here. Then we can go this way. Connect it this way. There you go. Now you can hear that the HELVE hammer is going strongly down below. So because we didn't gear down, we are keeping maximum torque. And everything is working perfectly down below. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be gathering some wood and we're going to be covering this up. And let's start removing all of the dirt blocks in this area. And there you go. Now we're going to be making some pine slabs. And let's make sure they're set to only horizontal. And we'll start hiding all of this. I could have made the full blocks, but there was no actual point to it. But sadly, this is as much as we can put on there. What we could do is we could probably cover it. We could chisel some blocks and just put a thin layer on top. Let's grab the hammer, let's grab the chisel, let's slap a block in here, and let's start chiseling away. The only thing is I want to keep only one little thin layer. And there you go. Now we'll just have to copy all of this. And all we gotta do is set it down. I made enough so I can cover like a whole area as well. This will require that I remove the bottom part of the ladder, but at least it'll be hiding all the gears running underneath. And there you go. I think that does it. So we got everything underneath working perfectly, and this place is not going to get covered in snow anymore. And as for this room, well, you can see that the HELVE hammer is working nicely. And I'll be able to start converting my iron. Now, let's remove this, and let's get ourselves some conglomerate blocks out. And there we go. Now, I'll also have to take into consideration that we're going to need also a pulverizer. Probably going to be on the speeded up axle. And it'll probably be placed somewhere around here, but we'll get to that, I believe, on the next episode. So guys, thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to nudge that little like button, and I will see you next time. So until then, take care and stay safe. Rakoona out.
There you are. Rick, are you Rick? Rick, are you Rick? Do you know where Rakoona went? Do you? You're not answering me, are you? You there. You there, are you Rick? Are you Rick? You've got to be Rick. Come on, you're in the right area. You've got to be Rick. Please tell me you're Rick. Can you tell me where Rakoona went? You there. Please stop. Wait, I've got a crumpet for you. I think. Are you Rick? Please tell me you're Rick. Come on, Ann. Oh, don't let me chase you into the forest. You don't know either, do you? No, hush you. The wolves are making fun of me.